today we're really excited to announce this sponsorship from Toyota for these new Toyota fleet of cars. The cars that we had here were from the original opening, so they were from 1990, and many of them were starting to really die. So it was great to be able to get an entire new fleet of cars, and I know that the kids are going to love them. They're going to be coming out soon to test them out, so I'm really excited about that. So Safety City had been closed for a few years, just because of some staffing issues, and so I'm really excited to be part of this kind of partnership between Eastern Kentucky University, School of Justice Studies and Criminal Justice, and the city and the Lexington Police Department. And so I have some speakers here representative of all of that partnership, and I would like to introduce our first speaker right now. Lexington is fortunate to call Mayor Jim Gray mayor for 2 terms now. Mayor Gray took office in 2011 after heading up the international construction firm Gray Construction as CEO. Mayor Gray has continually focused on creating jobs, running government efficiently, and building a great American city. So please welcome me in joining Mayor Jim Gray.
Well, thanks a lot, Lisa. Thank you so much. It is great to be here with all of you. Uh-oh, there's a phone going off. Let me turn that off, folks. I usually say, okay, turn off the cell phones. All right, well, it's great to be here with everybody. It's especially great to be here with Will James. And Will, are these Lexus right off the new assembly line? They look close enough. President Benson, thank you for being here, and thank you for what Eastern is doing as a partner in this project. And Mr. Chairman, Craig Turner, thank you for being here. Thank you for all that you do for Eastern, and thank you for all that you do for Lexington. As a member of the Lexington Convention Center Board, Craig is really, really active. And Vic Kepler, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. The Dean of the College of Eastern's College of Justice and Public Safety has been a real ally to Lexington. This is a great example of education and industry and government working together to make children safer. I want to thank all of you. Toyota, of course, is known worldwide for its focus on safety. And today we recognize and thank them for the donation of these new electric cars, just as Lisa said. Now, some of you know, but not everybody does, that there will be 2,000 kids, 2,000 students learn about safety, traffic safety here, where the focus is on traffic and pedestrian safety and seat belts. So Safety City makes learning fun. As our cities grow, there are more and more demands on our roadways, and the role then of Safety City becomes more and more important. In addition to lowering speed limits, traffic calming, and other road improvements, Safety City is one of the several ways we are working to make our streets safer and more pedestrian friendly. So today, what we're doing is really crowding the winner's circle. I know with all the officers here that they've said to me, Jim, Mayor, we need to get this back in gear. And so you guys are smiling back there. Thank you all for all that you do. Thank you for what you do every day. And thank you for your encouragement of projects just like this that help our city in so many ways. Thank you all.
Next, I would like to welcome President Benson. Dr. Michael Benson, President of Eastern Kentucky University, is the 13th President of Eastern Kentucky University and a champion for students and academic success. He, along with Chairman Craig Turner, were instrumental in forming the partnership between Dean Kapler, the College of Justice and Safety, and the Lexington Police Department to reopen Safety City. So thank you and welcome Dr. Michael Benson.
Well, good morning. Thank you very much, Lisa. It's a pleasure for me to be here and represent Eastern Kentucky University. I'm delighted to be on the program with my friend, the mayor, and with Will James, and of course, my boss, Mr. Craig Turner. At the university, we talk about 3 things that we're focused on. If you kind of distill down what we do at EKU, it really boils down to three things. First is teaching. That's our primary responsibility. Second is scholarship, to add to the body of scholarship in whatever discipline our faculty and our staff work in. And third is service. And today, this event embodies all three of those activities. In the face of the proposed cuts that higher education is faced with, we are trying to make a very strong and compelling case that a place like EKU produces first responder degrees more than any other institution in the state. And what do I mean by that? People that go into public safety. The chief here is a product of our program. Fire safety, criminal justice, forensic science, the health sciences, nurse practitioners, nurses. We take great pride in the fact that at EKU we are focused on doing the one thing that I believe is the primary responsibility for any government, and that's the safety of its citizens. As the father of 5 children, I take that as my primary responsibility as a dad, the safety of my kids. So, Mr. Mayor, I intend to bring my 8, 7, and 5-year-old up here and have them try out this new fleet of vehicles, Will. And I want to thank Toyota, our partners in the private sector that continue to help with projects like this. This is really the embodiment of what we are about at EKU. I want to thank Dean Kepler, the Dean of our College of Justice and Safety, and his faculty that are participating in this project on a daily basis. Lisa, thank you for your leadership, and we're honored to participate, and go Colonels. Thank you so much.
All right, and I want to welcome to the stage next Mr. Will James, President of Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Kentucky, and personally thank you for this wonderful gift. The kids in this community will definitely appreciate it and love it. Will James' career with Toyota began in 1987, and he has since served in multiple leadership roles within Toyota's network of motor manufacturing operations across the United States. In July 2010, Will James became the 7th president of Toyota Motor Manufacturing Kentucky, and as such, he leads Toyota's largest automotive manufacturing plant in North America, while also championing qualitative initiatives for Toyota's 14 North American manufacturing operations. Mr. James' strong commitment to safety is evident through his support of Safety City here and the children who will be part of this program for years to come. So welcome and thank you on behalf of Safety City, Mr. Will James.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate that. And I want to thank you all for being here this morning with us. You know, we try to avoid them, but the fact is accidents happen nearly every day, everywhere. And fortunately, there aren't very many of us who haven't known someone who's been involved in one or ever been in one ourselves. Recently, I read a news story about a car accident in Minneapolis that really hit me. It hit me because this was a young driver, only 21 years old, and the car involved was ripped in half during the accident. Now, according to the news story, a first responder said that it was so bad that he didn't believe that anyone would be found alive. But the driver did survive, and fortunately with non-life-threatening injuries. As I'm reading, I learned that the car this young woman was driving was a Toyota Camry. A Toyota Camry that was likely made by my team, your neighbors, your friends, and your relatives right down the road in Georgetown, Kentucky. In that moment, I was again reminded of just how important my job is as a Toyota team member. Because this 21-year-old driver could have been any one of our kids, our grandkids. She could have been a local college student or an intern in a local business or a volunteer in the community. At Toyota, what we do is very personal for us. And it's why we team up with partners like EKU, the Lexington Police Department, and the Lexington community to make sure programs like Safety City are available for our youth and for the next generation of drivers. We believe everyone deserves to be safe, and we want to be a part in helping to keep people safe both on and off the road. We can do our part to make safe, quality cars, but that's only half of the equation. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, it also takes a village to raise a safe driver. And that means that we all have to do our part in making sure that those who end up behind the wheel are equipped with their own set of safety features. And like our partners here today, we think that means by starting early to teach kids about driver, passenger, and pedestrian safety. And by doing so at Toyota, we believe that we're on our way to safer roads for the future. Thank you.
All right, and lastly, I'm going to introduce Chief Mark Barnard here with the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government Police Department. And after, as Chief Barnard is speaking, I'm going to be going inside to bring out the kids who are here from Scott County today, Mrs. Witt's class from Lemons Mill Elementary. So I'll be bringing those out. But first, I want to say that Police Chief Mark Barnard is a 30-year veteran of the Lexington Police Department. He received his master's degree in criminal justice from EKU in 2008. And he also received his undergraduate degree at EKU as well. In 2014, he was the recipient of EKU's College of Justice and Safety Distinguished Alumnus Award. And he has worked to really bridge the city of Lexington, the police department, and EKU in the reopening here of Safety City. So welcome and thank you to Chief Mark Barnard.
Thank you for everybody coming out today, and what a great day and event again that we can open Safety City, and having Toyota join us in our partnership has meant so much to our community. Safety City was a program that was one of the leaders in the nation, and during the downsizing it had to be closed. Until we formed a partnership with EKU, Dr. Benson, we didn't have this opportunity. So coming back into it and providing something that over 2,000 kids can attend. And the difference in Safety City now and then is not only is it Lexington, but you heard Scott County's here today. Regionally, Safety City is open up to the region, and that's so important for over 2,000 kids to attend. And we couldn't have done that without this partnership. We have so many supporters. Councilmember Brown, thank you for showing up today. It means a lot to us that you're here supporting Safety City. And this is a unique program. And all studies show affecting children's behavior has to start at earlier ages, and this is one of the programs that we get to positively interact with children, and we appreciate it so much. And the fact today that we have kids in this great facility that are going to be learning about safety could not have happened without the gentleman on the front row and Dr. Kapler over to my left. So I want to thank each one of you all personally for everything that you've done. Mayor, thank you, because we came to him and said we want to open this program, and he said be innovative, tell us how you can do it and how we can make it better. And you challenged us, and we've risen to that challenge, I hope. So thank you all for being here. Thank the officers that work here every day, and thank everyone for coming out. Appreciate it.